guys, welcome back to my page. Today I'm going to talk to you guys therapy products I've bought for my horse and whether or not I think you should spend your money on them, so let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna start off super strong with my favorite machine. It's a PEMF machine, pulsed electromagnetic therapy. If you buy one, it's pulsed electromagnetic field, not therapy, but it is a therapy machine. If you buy one, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you actually go with the PEMF brand, not an off-brand. PEMF specific is actually FDA approved. A lot of the other brands are not, so you don't really ever know what you're getting. What this machine does is it promotes tissue repair regeneration by stimulating cellular processes. It increases circulation and it improves oxygen delivery to tissues. This has been a really great machine for her recovery after she got that really bad hock injury. I'm gonna kind of show you on her back what it does. So it kind of works with the magnetic field of your body. Not kind of, it does work with the magnetic field off of your body, so you can see where it's working there. And it doesn't hurt her, obviously, because it's Storm and she'd be freaking out if it did hurt her. But this has been a really, really great machine. I first used it in Vegas when I was running there, and I really liked the results. She just seemed more relaxed. And then my vet came over and did it on one of my other horses, and she kind of told me about all the benefits, and I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna put her back and I'm gonna leave it on her because I typically do this at minimum 3 days a week for 20 minutes a day. The day before I race, I do it 60 minutes full body, and the day of a race, I do it 30 minutes. And I typically focus on her withers, her back, and her haunches. This machine will run you about $12,000 for everything, so it's not cheap, but it's a really, really great thing to have in your program if you can afford to have one. But yeah, the whole thing is about $12,000 if you're gonna get all the loops, all the attachments, and the machine itself. But highly, highly, highly recommend. 10 out of 10 product. Okay, the next item on my list is gonna be the Incrediwear wraps. What they're supposed to do is that when you're supposed to be able to work in them, so they're like a regular polo wrap in that aspect, but when you're done riding, you're supposed to be able to throw these on your horse and put water on them, and they're supposed to make it feel like you're icing your horse. These are about $135 to $150. I'll kind of show you. I don't know if you guys know how to polo wrap, but they're literally like a normal polo wrap. So there's nothing special or different. These are obviously haven't been used in a while. They're really dirty. If you didn't know, I grew up writing English, so polo wraps for life. I don't really use polo wraps because they're not really protective. They're very supportive, but not protective. And I'm doing kind of a half job here. I'm not trying to make it look perfect. So these are supposed to be like a normal polo wrap, and you're supposed to be able to use them as normal, and they do. They're very much material-wise like a normal polo wrap, nothing special there. However, when you put water on them, I found that there is no temperature difference. Of course, it does feel colder. Nothing near ice. The only way I really found that it really makes a huge difference is if you also have a fan on it. My camera guy is actually my best friend, and so I use a lot of these products on him. Like, he was very skeptical on the PEMF machine. He absolutely loved it. He said his back has been the best it's ever been, and he was very skeptical. So I wrapped his leg and his knee with one of these, and we kind of tested the temperature difference of when it was on, not wet, and then when it was on, when it was wet, and there was really no temperature difference, unfortunately, which really sucks because I really, really wanted to love these. I really wanted them to be a really phenomenal product, but I would say do not waste your money on these. The next product is actually a product from the TikTok shop. These are the Horeselink boots. You're supposed to be able to use them cold, hot, and with no ice or hot at all. I don't have the ice packs right now, but I will suggest that when you put the ice packs on, you wet your horse's legs down first. I found that if you don't wet your horse's legs down, there's really not a huge temperature difference, and you think there would be because it's literally an ice pack, but the ice packs are just not great by themselves. So wet your horse's legs down, throw those ice packs on, and your horse's legs will definitely get that icing effect. But let me show you how these work. My biggest drawback to these is going to be that they don't have any FDA backing. They don't really have a whole lot of research done behind them. These are supposed to be a PEMF compression boot. What I really like about them is the compression side of it. Storm can tend to get really stocked up in her back legs. If you don't know what stocked up means, it means that their legs get swollen. So this has been a really, really phenomenal product to add to my program because I can put it on her back legs and it almost immediately works on that swelling. They say they have PEMF. I don't know how that would work in something like this because you obviously see how big this machine is. Like, it's not a small machine, so I don't know how that works. They definitely have vibrations. They're super easy to work with, which is nice. You can literally just throw these on and leave. They have their own timer. I like to throw, so they come with an ice boot, so I put those ice boots on first. So I wet her leg, I put the ice boot on. I don't love the quality of them so far, because you can see I'm already missing a strap, and I haven't even had them that long. But super easy to work with. And you can't wrap them too tight because they are a compression style boot. And then you just turn it on and then you can leave it. And right now they're going and they're compressing. Definitely start on one with your horse for the first time, because it was kind of shocking to her when she first got them on, because I mean, they've never had anything like that. I wish you could see it kind of blowing up, but I'll turn it off as it's at its peak and kind of show you guys how it looks. Oh, I didn't do it long enough, but these get full of air. And you can see these little coils. I think these are what give the vibration. I'm not 100% sure. Again, my biggest issue with these is that there's no FDA backing, not a whole lot of research done on them. They say they have magnetic therapy as well. So far, I really like them, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see any issues with them. She seems to really like them. She lets me even put them on her back legs, which if you know Storm, she can be really weird about things. These were about $200 on TikTok Shop. So far, I'd say they're a really good buy. A really good thing to add to my program. I put them on her legs before I race her as like kind of like getting blood. So when you do compression style therapy, it helps with blood flow and circulation. So I really like to put these on before I race. So far, I'd say yes, go for it. While I'm down here and I'm still in right next to her legs, these Redlight therapy bell boots I got on Amazon. I feel like you're either here or you're there on Redlight therapy. You either love it or you think it's absolutely useless. These are the Redlight therapy bell boots. This brand is not cheap. What I like about this brand is, like, if you buy horse or people stuff for your horse for Redlight therapy products, it's very difficult to use. Like if you try to buy one of those things for your face, for your horse, having to make it stand up is really freaking difficult. So something like this, I can literally wrap on any part of her leg and leave it. The bigger drawback to these is the price. I think these bell boots were $120. Have I seen huge improvements? No. Does she have really great feet? Yes. Is that from the Redlight therapy? I doubt it. Will I continue to do it just because it might work? Yes. I mean, Redlight therapy has a lot of research done on it. I just don't know if they say if it's as good as they say it is. So it's up to you. I would say probably don't waste your money on Redlight therapy products. There's just not a whole lot of research done. There's not a whole lot of backing for Redlight therapy, as much as people want to find articles and say they say that they are. You know, anybody can write an article and put it online. There's no whole lot of real scientific articles written. So I would say don't waste your money. It's kind of a lot of money for a product that's not gonna be guaranteed. Next, we have a nebulizer. Nebulizers work just like they do on people. What it does is, like, I have a simple saline solution in here. Be very careful about the saline solution that you buy. Please, for the love of God, do not use the colloidal silver. I don't know why people are putting that in their horse's lungs. It's not something that's meant to go in the lungs. You should just be using a simple saline solution. What it does is it's really gonna clear their airways of any debris, mucus, or anything like that. Storm has very severe allergies, especially when it's this dusty. I use this on her 20 minutes a day, and then I use it at least 1 hour out before I race. She coughs a lot during this time of year, and it's really unfortunate. This is a great way to clear out their lungs and stuff, or not their lungs, but their airways. You can also talk to your vet if your horse has other lung issues. It's a really great way to distribute any kind of medications if they need it. Storm does also have an inhaler, so she's got a lot of breathing issues. This has been a really, really, really great product. I like it a lot. I've seen people on TikTok using like the human nebulizers and then holding it to each side of the horse's nostril for 5 to 10 minutes apiece. So this is kind of nice because you can kind of just leave it alone. Those, you literally have to sit there and try to hold your horse's head still while you're holding a tiny little human mask on their nose. And I'm not sure how effective it is because you're not getting both nostrils. That's definitely going to be your cheaper route. This is the Flex Neb. These ones can run you up to $2,000. I don't remember exactly what mine cost, but they can, depending on the brand, depending on what you need. These can run up to $2,000, but if you have a horse with a lot of breathing issues, highly, highly, highly recommend. Storm's not a bleeder, thank goodness. I definitely attribute it to doing stuff like this for her. So if you have any kind of breathing or airway issues, your horse is a cougher or a bleeder, really great product, would highly recommend. My next products are going to be the Back on Track blanket and the Back on Track Hawk Therapy boots. I will start with the Hawk Therapy boots. I really wanted to also love this product. You can see both of Storm's back legs, the white from these boots. Those are rub marks. So So how they work is they are supposed to use the horse's natural body heat to create like an infrared therapy kind of healing. They're really thick, really heavy. I was very skeptical because I don't like leaving something like this on my horse for long periods of time, because a horse's legs need to be able to release heat. They need to be able to move heat, and this kind of traps the heat. So I was very skeptical from the get-go. How it works is you're supposed to put it on for like in increments. So 2 hours for the first day, 4 hours for the next day, 8 hours for the next day, and then you can go up to 15 hours from there. This was on the 12-hour day that she got those on her legs, and they were an immediate no buy for me. But same thing, I really wanted to love them, especially after she got that injury to that hawk fair. I would have really loved these to work because they have really great reviews from buyers about helping horses who have arthritis and stuff like that. I get why it would work to kind of have heat on that joint, why it would make it feel nice. Maybe I'll give them another go another day and not use them for very long. As of right now, for me, they're a no. I really didn't like the way they say that you can wear them up to 15 hours, and they left that scarring on her back legs. I think they was $80 for these. So I mean, not super, super expensive. If you have a horse that has like arthritis in their hocks, maybe a good purchase for travel and stuff, like while they're in the trailer, something to keep those joints nice and warm would be a good way to use them. For the blanket, the same thing. So you're supposed to put it on in increments. It's supposed to use the horse's natural body heat to create an infrared kind of healing there. It's really heavy. So my horses don't wear blankets in the winter at all. This made Storm sweat a ton. And it was pretty cold on nights when I was putting this on her. It was like 50 degrees. My biggest gripe with it is that you're supposed to leave it on for, or be able to leave it on for 15 hours, but there's no back leg straps. So, and if you know anything about horse blankets, no back leg straps means it's gonna literally go wherever it wants to go. If you only have a belly strap holding it on, if your horse rolls and stuff, it's literally just gonna get bunched on their back. So I don't remember how much this cost me. I feel like it was around $200, and it's a hard no for me. If you like the back on track stuff, I feel like people are they love it or they hate it. There's no in between. I don't really love their products. They didn't work for me. They didn't work for Storm. So for me, I would say it's a waste of your money, and don't bother. My last and final product of the day is going to be a massage gun. If you've ever had a massage gun used on you, you know how just absolutely lovely these are. A traditional massage gun is great. I wanted to find a way that had more head, so more ways of touching her, because even on a normal massage gun, I can't use like the prongs or any other attachments. I have to use one that's very gentle because Storm is very sensitive. I typically turn it on and I put it up to like 4. I will do this 5 minutes on her each side before I race. So about an hour before I race. I think it's a really, really great way to loosen up their muscles. And again, if you've ever had a massage gun used on you, it's literally one of the best feelings ever. And then you feel so good the next day. I thought, what's it gonna hurt? But I've really, really liked adding it into my warm-up routine with her pre-race. Sometimes if I'm feeling really nice and generous, I'll do it on her just because, like during a day. That's pretty rare. I don't really have a lot of time as it is. But if you do, and you really just want to make your horse feel good, like Storm is very sensitive, and her letting stuff get done to her back like this, I mean, is a really big thing. So it kind of shows you your horse will probably love it too. I got this one on Amazon for I think $65. So definitely a very inexpensive thing to add to your program. I would give this a hard yes. Storm really loves it. I think it's a really great way to get tight muscles loose. She doesn't have like a sore back or anything like that. I would attribute that to massage gun, good saddle fit, good PEMF program, but definitely the massage gun she really, really loves. And Storm is not a horse that loves many things, so hard yes for me. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming back to my page. Do you have any of these products? Let me know your thoughts on them. Maybe they're different from mine. Are there other therapy products you think I should review and see how I feel about them? Let me know in the comments. But thank you so much for coming to my page, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.